everyone, how are you all? Are you excited to know what is targeted practice? So today's video is going to be really important for your English learning, for your English speaking fluency, because we are going to learn what is targeted practice, which can maximize your fluency output. So I'm sure that you're excited to learn about it. I am Shivangi Gupta, your CELTA certified English language tutor, and you're watching English with Shivangi Gupta. So let's begin. As you remember, in the last video, I told you about the mindless practice versus targeted practice. In order to understand what is targeted practice, first you have to understand what is mindless practice. Often, English learners, people who are looking to develop their fluency, who are working in order to develop their fluency, they often fall to this particular practice, that is mindless practice, without knowing. So it's not your fault if you are doing this. It's not your fault because you might not know about it. Mindless practice is basically you're practicing English without any goal, without any particular skill that you have targeted. You're just practicing whenever you feel like, whatever you feel like. You're just speaking, just taking a topic, speaking whatever you like about it, and that's it. And then you think that this is going to develop your fluency. A lot of people who are not able to become fluent even after months and months of practice, this can be one of the root causes that they're not becoming fluent even after so much practice, because the direction in which they are practicing, the target they have to keep in mind while practicing, it's not there. Now let's learn about targeted practice so that whatever time you're giving to your English learning, it should be utilized and you should get maximum output possible. What is targeted learning? So targeted practice is when you are targeting particular skills of learning or particular parts of English language. It's not like you're taking any topic and practicing it just like that. No, you are targeting particular skill, particular areas of language, particular areas of fluency. So that is what you need to do. You need to plan out. The first thing that you need to do while doing targeted practice is you must analyze your own needs. So targeted learning or targeted practice, it is dependent from learner to learner. It can be different for each learner. So everyone has a different learning curve. Everyone's learning journey is totally different because it's about you, your strengths, your weaknesses, which is different for every person because each person is unique. So somebody else's learning journey cannot become your learning journey. You will have to find your own learning journey. In your learning journey, you have to analyze what are your weak areas, and then you have to target those particular areas while practicing your English. So the first task that you need to do is analyze the areas. Analyze the areas which need more attention. Analyzing those areas, that's going to help you a lot. Now the step number two. Step number two is make a plan. Make a plan where you need to give time to each aspect of English. For example, you think that your vocabulary is not improving a lot. Target vocabulary. That is, you have learned some words. Now you have learned these 10 words. You need to target those 10 words. That is, try to use those words in your English language practice, in your English speaking practice. That is targeted practice. You are targeting these vocabulary words because just learning about the words is not enough. When you do mindless practice, what happens is you end up repeating the limited language that you have learned each time, every time. When you are targeting different aspects of English, you are going to expand your fluency in a lot of ways. You are going to learn new words. You will also learn how to use them in sentences, how to use them in spoken English. You are not just going to learn them to memorize it. No, you'll be able to use them too. So you need to decide which aspect of English am I going to target today. Make a plan about it, what you need to target for 1 month. Do it for 1 month and you'll see a huge difference. So for at least a month, you need to have a target that, Okay, on Mondays, I'm going to target my vocabulary. On Wednesdays, I'm going to target my pronunciation. On Saturdays, I'm going to target my reading skills. You need to combine different aspects of English, because if you will not read, if you will not listen to English content, your fluency is not going to develop. You're just speaking. That is not going to help. So you have to give time to each aspect. Your listening skills, reading skills, writing skills, your vocabulary, pronunciation, and basic grammar. Everything needs to be covered. Now, the last and a very important step number 3, that is you need to set skill specific tasks. Now, what are skill specific tasks? They are almost similar to what I just said when I said you need to make a plan. So when you're making a plan, after making a plan, you need to set a task that you're going to do a speaking task or a reading task, or you're doing a listening task. Whatever is the task, skill specific task. There are 4 skills in English language, we all know: speaking, reading, writing, and listening. So you have to set skill specific tasks. You cannot just practice your speaking all the time. There are going to be times when you just need to focus on your listening skills and maybe improve pronunciation through listening skills, or improve vocabulary through listening skills. These skill specific tasks actually develop your English speaking fluency while developing your overall area of English language. So it's just not you're speaking English, but you also develop a good understanding of advanced English. And slowly and gradually, you become perfect in English language. So you are speaking English and you'll see that you are making less mistakes. You can understand better whatever is spoken. You can understand movies in a better way. You can understand written text more. You're writing good emails or documents or presentations, whatever it is that you need to do as a part of your writing tasks, whatever you're preparing or making. And when you speak, you'll feel more confident and you'll see that your fluency has increased. So you need to set skill specific tasks. Now, the proportion of those skills can vary. I'm not saying that give 50% to everything, like 25% to speaking, 25% to reading, 25% to writing, and 25% to listening. Divide it according to your need. That you have to do. Speaking needs to be greater priority. So I'll say 50% speaking and 50% rest 3 of these skills. What people often do is they give 90% priority to speaking, only 10% priority to other skills. You don't have to do that. That's a big mistake. 50% priority should be your speaking skill. 50% priority needs to be your other 3 skills: listening, reading, writing. Divide that task up to your own needs. You need to analyze on which skill you need to focus more. So analyze according to your own needs. That is the thing for today. That is your targeted practice. So when you're targeting different aspects of English, when you are setting goals and achieving them, it is going to give you more results. It's going to maximize your result and you will become fluent in less time. So the effort, the way you are doing your effort, it matters. The amount of effort and the way you make those efforts, it has huge difference and they matter a lot. So just speaking things out is not the only goal. Understanding and having good knowledge about what you're speaking, and in order to speak those things, we need to develop our all skills of English. That is our goal. So that's it for today. I hope you liked the video. If yes, like, share and subscribe to my channel and watch the part 1 here.